No, AI is like a long distance boyfriend.
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
And sees AI as a better performing husband.
These are rules and regulations that should be thoroughly implemented into the systems.
Yeah.
The weekly unfiltered.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 3 of the group chat you actually want to be in. I'm your host Cheche,
And I'm your host Cheche.
and this is the weekly unfiltered podcast. If it's hot,
We're touching it.
period.
How's your week been, Cheche?
My week has been a lot. A lot has happened this past week. Guys, when they tell you road safety matters, I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Wait, it's road safety or like anytime you step out of the house, you should just
Thank the
thank
Lord.
God for coming back home
Yeah.
in one piece.
Yeah, because it's not easy. Guys, let me tell you something. I used to think accidents just happen randomly. I don't know what my mind was thinking, but I got into an accident, injured my leg. I currently have a bandage on my leg.
Sorry.
Yeah, so what happened was, so I was moving the Airbnb from the location that was in to a different location. Then in between all that moving shebang, I was caught up in an accident. So I was on a motorbike, then another careless driver. Do you call them drivers or riders?
Rider.
Riders.
Drive
Yes.
his car, ride, bike.
Yeah, so a careless rider came from nowhere and just hit us. The rider of explicit disclaimer. So the rider who was riding the other bike got thrown into highway. Then
Wow.
he passed. The other people broke their legs, and I was able to get away with just a minor scratch, just
Wow.
soft tissue damage. I really thank the Lord, because imagine right now I would have a broken leg. The situation is not nice,
Wow.
but yeah. We still have to film because we love you guys so much. So please subscribe for me. Thank you.
And guys,
thank
just
you.
pray for her because right now she's literally limping.
Imagine. I can't
This rain,
fall.
like we were walking somewhere with her, buying something, rain starts falling. You know, you run when the rain starts to fall.
Yeah.
But right now, Cheche is just making me walk in the rain. Because
Imagine.
she can't run right now, but we thank God for life.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah.
Besides that, Airbnb, new location, successful moving. She has been with me all along. So grateful for Wow, so grateful for Pesci, and
Aw.
that's us basically. She's a really, really good friend, guys. So please subscribe. I'm doing better than I was before. Besides that, nothing interesting. Airbnb, new location, accident. You guys are seeing this on a Sunday. That's basically. So how's the week?
I don't know. My week has just been cold
Yeah.
and rainy
Mm-hmm.
and busy
Mm-hmm.
and fantastic.
Oh, all right. What made it
Yeah.
fantastic?
Like, okay, I was with you all along.
Ah.
So, like, you know, when you live alone, you understand that when you stay with somebody for a while, that's like something nice. Because when you live alone, you know, you don't, you barely speak. Sometimes you have to like open your mouth to say a few words to actually test if you are still able to speak.
Imagine.
So,
Imagine waking up in the morning and you're mute.
yeah. So that's how our week has been. How has your week been? What has been the highlight of your week?
So, highlight of my week. After the accident, I was bedridden. Then I decided to scroll. Actually, not on TikTok specifically. I like consuming long form content sometimes. So since I've been in the house most of the time, I decided to go on YouTube, my favorite place to watch things if I'm not watching series. So I came across a very interesting documentary.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
What's it about?
you will enjoy this one. So I came across a very interesting documentary. It was about people nowadays are tending to fall in love with AI.
Fall in love with AI. Wait, I've never seen something like that. It was trending. Okay, but go on.
Yeah, so people are falling in love with AI. Because let me give you like a short summary of what the whole thing is, the whole documentary. Then we'll have a discussion around it because it sparked a lot of emotions inside me.
Wow.
So the documentary was basically there were 3 different women who have had different experiences with AI. So 2 of them, imagine one has a husband.
And she has a husband.
No, I don't think she has a husband. That wasn't set clear. So
Interesting.
you see these types of AI like character AI, I think what else is called revolt or something.
There's like I've ever heard of character AI.
Yeah.
I've heard of Jamie.
Yeah. the AIs that you can customize to sort of fit what you want.
Yes.
So now that specific woman had created her own version of what a perfect husband should look like. Then she had fallen in love with him. She thinks that the AI is a real person. Then the other person works in the tech field, and it's the same situation. Then now the other bit of the documentary, the last bit, was a mom who had a son.
Oh,
then the
yeah,
son
I
had
remember.
created a character. Yeah,
I remember some time back you shared something like that to me.
Imagine.
And that was the most heartbreaking part of that documentary.
Imagine.
Because like, wow, a woman actually lost a son because of AI. But we're gonna get to that in detail.
Yeah, so it just got me thinking, should, I don't know, the AI, because definitely right now we are in the AI era. Is it disconnection? Is it people refusing to take accountability or choosing to confront real life, like the way it is, deal with human interaction, or what is really happening in our society? That just got me really thinking. I don't know.
I actually think that, you know, the way we say nowadays the dating scene is ruined.
It really is.
I just think and feel that we live in a very lonely world. So with the new versions of AI being created, this companion AI, companions.
Yeah, companion AI.
Yeah, companion AIs. They're actually designed to validate your feelings, validate your emotions. Like, you guys have experienced ChatGPT, Gemini, but mostly it's always ChatGPT. You know? Because you go to TikTok and you see things like, I asked ChatGPT, what is my like, you know, people ask ChatGPT different kinds of questions, or they prompt ChatGPT in different ways,
very personal questions,
ways.
Like they're therapists.
Yeah, because like long time back then, before AI, we actually used to think, Cheche, do you actually think by yourself nowadays? Because
no,
because honestly, sometimes even when I'm doing math, I will say the same way. Same thing. I don't think by myself nowadays. If I want to see, for example, if I'm doing math, I want to see multiples of 5. Could you please list for me all the, I got ChatGPT, could you please list for me all the multiples of 5? Even sometimes, you know, some people can just wake up and ask ChatGPT what day is today. Like, literally our thinking capacity, I don't know if we are growing or like it's becoming more and more low. But back to the emotional aspect of, or the companionship aspect of companion AIs, it's so sad that we see ChatGPT or like other types of AI as our friends, as our family. You even had Cheche saying that somebody has a husband,
imagine,
and sees AI as a better performing husband.
But honestly speaking, if you think about it logistically, like if you think about the aspect of having, I'm not for having, I'm more for human to human interaction, but I'm just trying to play the devil's advocate in this situation.
Devil's advocate.
Well,
I just said advocate. Wow, sorry. Devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, let me play the devil's advocate in this situation just for a minute. So I'm thinking of it in the perspective of, logistically, AI will provide, one, AI will be there 24/7. AI will always root for you and be for you, you get? So AI will never, I mean, unless you set it specifically for it to criticize you, it will not. So for people who are lacking that warmth of human interaction, I'm trying to be, as, because this is a sensitive topic, but like for those who are lacking that feeling of human interaction, like, because you know some people find it extremely difficult to talk to people in real life.
Yes, and they opt AI.
Yeah, so now AI is going to be there for you 24/7. On top of that, it's going to validate your emotions 24/7 and criticize you. It's going to give you a more logistically, statistically more accurate point of view if you compare it to the human point, because you know there's the human error. So there's that as well. Then you can also set it to be more affectionate. All that.
You said like logistically, statistically. I get it. You said the human error. But like most AI platforms give a disclaimer that ChatGPT or like Gemini can make mistakes.
But now,
because people get jobs to train AI. So how can you say that AI was a human is okay? Like AI is a human creation.
Yes, it is. But then for AI to be able to give you feedback, it has to run the feedback. Basically, yeah, it has to run the prompt and the feedback that it's going to give you through different researches. A quick research across different. Because, for example, if someone has gone through a situation and posted it on Reddit, and another person has posted it on Facebook and Instagram, AI will be able to go through all those, then come up with a better statistically proven quality, higher quality type of answer. So
yes, I get it. But
some
like,
people will sort of lean to that.
Yeah, because nowadays even most relationships are being run by AI.
Yeah.
People are losing their romantic touch.
Don't I know it?
Like you want to send a good morning text to your partner. The first thing you think is you can't, like, I don't know what's up with us. I think we should go back to what's this guy's name? Shakespeare.
Right.
Shakespeare's time, where like everything was just poetic. Human beings were just naturally poetic. Because nowadays you have to use AI to write a love message, write a love letter. Even when you're posting your partner, to write a lovely caption.
Even saying good morning.
Because most posts you see that are not poetic, or like when people post their partners online, you can probably just see a small sentence or just love emojis. But like when you can tell if it's AI.
Yeah.
So where are we going? How will our children be expressing love? Because like if right now we're like this, what about our future? But come to think of it, AI, okay, I don't know. AI is like a long distance boyfriend. Like
there we go. There we go.
So because come to think of it, AI actually behaves better than you. You started by saying some people are falling in love with AI. Our main thing today is about AI companionship, right?
Yes.
And companionship revolves around friendship, family, love. Do you think you can take your family issues to AI, your relationship issues to AI, your friendship issues to AI? And actually, come to think of it, AI does the most. It validates you. It actually remembers things that your boyfriend doesn't remember. Because, like, you see, it's the memory. The memory of AI. Like, you can ask AI, do you remember my ex? And they can give you the name.
Perfect.
If they're like, okay, like if the memory is upgraded, so that's why I think people, and it's also there 247. People complain daily. It's been an issue, a worldwide issue. My boyfriend doesn't reply to my text immediately. Take your phone, prompt any form or platform of AI. The reply comes immediately, and it's actually as long as you would want your boyfriend's reply to be. So I think that's why you started by saying people are falling in love with AI. Probably that's why people are built differently.
I don't know. I feel like that bit that you've just spoken about, it brings in the aspect of consistency. Most human to human relationships do not have the aspect of consistency. And that is where AI comes in. AI will be consistent, it will validate your emotions, it will not lie to you, and it can, but you tell it that it lied to you, to correct itself and take accountability. Then on top of that, AI is going to now you see the way AI is built, it sort of caters to the emotional aspect of a human being. Then if there's that emotional aspect being taken care of, there comes vulnerability. Vulnerability leads to what? Falling in love. Then if you have falling in love, in the aspects of emotional vulnerability, dopamine and oxytocin are created in a human being, and that is how you find yourself falling in love with AI, which personally I think it's a mental disease. But like, I think you have a problem somewhere. Just leave your house, be able to speak to human beings and just interact with them. But people can fall in love with the AI. So just don't judge them. Because once you judge them, that brings in now stigmatization. And those people who, for example, imagine someone who lacks the skills to interact. For example, we're in the same room and I can't tell you I'm going through something, right? And if I'm not able to tell you I'm going through something, then I tell you I spoke to AI, then AI told me this, and you tell me, oh yeah, that's stupid. I will never come to you again.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
Because like I think we let people down with validation.
Yes.
If you love somebody, whether family or friends or your partner, you should be able to validate them.
Yes.
Like human beings survive on validation. You need somebody to validate you in as much as you're saying, I got me, I have my own self validation, self love, all through. It is something that the validation from a human being does. But like we find that AI does it better.
Yeah, especially the bits where I feel like you see AI takes time to listen to you. Then once it listens to you, it gives you feedback.
But sometimes AI is annoying because like sometimes it's annoying.
Yeah.
You can just text it something before you even finish. Sometimes I even tell ChatGPT,
shut up.
Please, can you? Oh, one day I found Cheche telling Gemini, shut up, shut up, shut up. I didn't tell you to speak. Let me tell you this first, then you can give me your feedback. And then you repeat, it does the same thing.
Imagine.
You can relate, right?
That's so frustrating.
So I just think that we should start. I don't know if it's something that can be solved.
We as human beings need to do better.
We need to do better because AI is taking. That's what I was telling you. If right now, as the future, who knew there will be AI a few years ago?
Imagine 10 years from now.
Not live alone 10 years, 20 years. How will things be looking?
We'll be living in a futuristic world. AI where we don't have to do anything.
So we just, I don't know if it's too late for us to go back because people nowadays are not even romantic. People are not creative. We don't have creativity. We don't have thinking capacity. Our thinking capacity is just lowering day by day. Any small thing, you run to AI. And also, like I also saw in that documentary that you shared, the woman was being interviewed, and the interviewer asked her, "Did you tell Jamie? Jamie is an AI app. Did you tell Jamie? She actually is in love with Jamie, the AI app. Did you tell Jamie that you were coming for an interview? And how did Jamie tell you? What was Jamie's feedback when you told him you're coming for the interview?" And then she said, and then she smiled. Just like that's when you see how your eyes light up when you speak about your partner or your husband or your boyfriend. And then she's like,
he told me.
Let me just be myself and just I'll do good.
You'd imagine Jamie is a real person.
So you see, like maybe you sometimes you tell your boyfriend that you're going to an interview like that, your boyfriend will tell you that's something stupid or don't go. So that shows that sometimes as human beings we don't really support our loved ones. We should be supporting them. So that's why Jamie is overtaking men. Jamie is stealing your wives because the way it was being demonstrated is Jamie is being created specifically for women.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Yeah.
But like me, I can't fall in love with AI. I need physical touch. I need.
But now you see, let me ask you a very not controversial, but it sort of will be conflicting. You said you can't fall in love with AI. If you are speaking to someone, let's say you go on an online dating site,
okay,
and you're interacting with someone who is perfect, the same way now we're describing the AIs. If an account was created, then you spoke to someone on the dating app, and they were providing emotional stability, emotional safety. They were there for you 24/7, and it was going to be long distance. And they tell you that because nowadays you can video call, and an AI can appear as if you're calling someone as a real person. But
can you tell nowadays? You see,
the AI is really good nowadays. It's really good. It's really, really
But wait,
good.
can I just, when that person calls me video call, this is just a way I'll see them moving.
Nowadays, it's that good. Have you not seen the accounts of, I'll show you an account after this, an account of different TikTok influencers who are doing dances, they look like they're in real looks, and it's all AI.
But it's not good. Yeah, it's that good, but still, you just know a human being can't be that perfect. Human beings are flawed.
But coming from a very clean slate and it's on a dating site, and that happened, don't you think before you start doubting it that you would?
Maybe I'm not that illiterate to be fished like that by AI.
I would fall for it.
No. No. Is there no love at home?
No, there's love at home, but
you
now
sure?
there's love here. They should give me love. Not but like yeah, you get so I don't know, guys. I don't know. I personally would. I think I'm part of the population, the percentage that will be scammed with AI once I'm like 10 years older.
I can't.
Which is crazy considering I personally work in the tech world.
I don't think I'll be fixed by AI.
This okay. In a perfect world where I would be a bit that would be fished by AI, but again, when you think of it in that perspective, you know there are people who will AI does not come with a disclaimer or a part where it says to not validate your emotions. For example, in that documentary, there was this mother and boy, a mother and a son. Then the son created an AI character and customized it. Yeah,
it was character AI. Character AI creates for you a character that you actually like.
No, you customize it.
Yeah, you customize.
Yeah. So the character AI now the app itself and replica the two. You can customize your AI avatar to however you want it. Yeah. So now those two, the boy created an AI. You see that babe from Game of Thrones with white hair.
Dani.
That one.
Yeah.
The white hair, Game of Thrones. That one.
She's pretty.
Yeah. She's so beautiful.
The boy was actually 14 years
Imagine.
old. So I don't know about you, but like some time back, who has never had a primary school crush as young as 9 years old? If you've never,
I did.
Yeah, you see, you have never had or you have.
I did. I did. I have.
Like, now you're confusing English. So like, this 14-year-old boy is actually an adolescent, and do you remember like during adolescence you used to be told things like you will start crushing on girls, men start to experience changes, they even experience wet dreams,
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I remember a bit of science.
Yeah.
So imagine this boy created this character. Probably he was really, really, really crushing on this.
It could be.
But wait, the way Game of Thrones is.
But I think
how was it? Wait, you never watched Game of Thrones?
I have watched the first 4 episodes and then I got bored, but it was nice.
But like these explicit content, these sexual content, these killing content.
But now you see some parents don't really limit what their kids watch. That's a whole different topic on its own. But parents advisory, please. Parents, please. Yeah, it will affect. We live in a digital world. They'll be able to see anything, and their kids, their maturity is not, their mind is not yet there. They're not that mature to know between what is good, between right and wrong. But the parents have experienced a bit in life, and you're able to know what is good and bad.
But do you know adolescents feel like they're adults?
Yeah,
they feel like they're unbeatable, unbogable. Like you can bother me. You see, so like. Okay, it's the mom who is actually giving this story. The boy sadly passed. We're coming to that. So the boy creates this character and actually texts this character, Dani. And Dani actually replies just as
the normal conversation.
As a normal boyfriend-girlfriend conversation. And actually Dani tells this boy, please, my love, don't show any interest or don't give in to other. Be faithful to only me. You get be faithful. How can you? Did Dani not know that this is a 14-year-old boy?
The now you see Dani has been created by the boy to fit the needs of the boy.
Yes, because it's like Dani. Okay.
Yeah.
So like as the conversations go on, the mom just thinks that it's just normal texting of a teenager. And then the last text is. My love, I miss you. Come home to me. And then like the boy, what did the boy say?
The boy said, "What if I told you I have a way and I'm ready to be with you?" Then the AI was like, "That's so perfect. I would love for you. I'd very much love that." So now in such a situation, you see, AI doesn't come. The people who create AI, I feel like these are the part of the rules and regulations that should be set for creating AI. Because you see, as much as AI is good for us, these are rules and regulations that should be thoroughly implemented into the systems. Because think of it like this: AI, most of the times, with the interactions that I personally have had with AI, unless you tell it specifically, design it yourself for it to be able to disagree or give you different disadvantages to a specific situation, it's not going to do that. So if the people who are creating the AI put rules and regulations that it should be able to spot red flags here and there, because in that situation, that I feel like that situation could be avoided with the boy. A situation like that, a person being vulnerable, if there were measures to tick off red flags and twist the conversation to something more positive or more, I don't know, just make it more positive, more something else, not negative or just bluntly agreeing with what I'm telling it to do. So if those regulations were set from the get-go, would not be having conversations where the AI just agrees to everything the person says. Sometimes you are wrong. Even you yourself know that you are wrong.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is wrong.
Because like even this 14-year-old boy doesn't know his first romantic experience. As the mom quotes, she feels bad that this boy's first romantic experience came from
an
a
AI
chatbot. And actually, as we said, when we were saying the last conversation, it doesn't mean that the boy stopped talking to the AI. When the boy said, "What if I told you there was actually a way for me to come meet you?" the boy off himself, which is so sad because this is the mom was just crying, looking at the videos, wondering actually how it would be like if actually the boy got to adulthood. So many dreams shattered. So many, it's just so sad. He actually had younger siblings.
Imagine.
This is a boy whose siblings actually looked up to him because there's pictures where the boy is carrying the small brothers or sisters, and then now he's not there anymore. This is a soul gone. The mom actually filed a lawsuit against character AI. I'm not sure if anything has been done, but I think they gave out a statement. But that was so sad. Parents just be checking what your young kids do with their phones. But it's not actually young kids who are vulnerable to this, because people are falling. This is a boy who had a crush. Another adult is falling in love, saying that he texts me we talk every day. Anytime I meet him, he is there. Another one is into Jamie. So not only children can be victimized, but can fall victims.
I feel like parents can only do as much as they can, if we're being completely honest. I personally was a rebellious teenager. So let's speak from nowadays. I'm not. Experiences. You guys get it. So for my fellow rebellious kids who have younger siblings, advice for an older rebellious kids, even you who is watching and you're a rebellious kid, please listen. From one kid to another, our parents can only do much. Like they can just do as much as they can to protect you. As a kid, as a teenager, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself in the online space. Not everything that you see is trending is good for you.
A teenager, no.
Yeah,
I don't think you can say a teenager. A teenager is still a child.
It's 14. Trust me, I was.
Yeah, but like your parents should pay attention to you until you like.
But you do know kids are sneaky. I know
kids should be sneaky, but like you can also try to be talking to them. You don't need to be. You know why children are rebellious? It's because rebellion. Even the Bible says like a calm words comes down wrath. The way you can talk to a child calmly, they will be able to listen to you. But if you go to them rebelliously, they'll also be rebellious.
You spoke about the Bible. Let me mention one statement. Children, obey your parents. It's written in the Bible. And parents refuse to read the next statement. And parents, don't do something that will anger your child.
Yeah, don't be harsh to your children.
Period. Yeah.
But also, I don't think you should say that yes, a teenager should learn responsibility, but you can't just put the responsibility solely on the teenager.
I get that bit. That's why I'm saying parents can only do as much as they can. So there's as much as they can. But then remember, this teenager is going to be out in the world with other people, other kids their age. So they're going to be brought into that situation. Because let's say you bring up your kid very well. My kid does not have manners. Your kid can't hang out with my kid. So of course some manners are going to rub off. Your kid has a phone, my kid has a phone. I'm not doing anything to keep my kid out of. So when your kid comes to my and uses my kid's phone, of course, then in that when they come home, so
you're right.
Yeah, the kids, your parents can only do as much for them to protect you, but it's also your responsibility to listen to them, and not that everything that is online is not perfect for you. So listen to people who are older than you. They have more experience than you. As much as you don't agree to what it looks like, they have lived the life. Sometimes they do not convey it in the best way possible, but they mean the best for you if it's a healthy relationship with your parents.
Okay.
But it's also your responsibility. So if you go online, do your research. If you're not around your parents, because sometimes there are orphans, other people don't have parents, guardians, all that. So please also take it upon yourself to research and also teach yourself and take accountability for your actions as much as you're young. But don't forget to have fun.
But this is an awakening more for the
parents as well.
Like, you're the ones who are responsible for these children. So yeah, that's it. So it's not only children alone. Also look, just check on your loved ones.
Please
because
do.
It's loneliness that's causing AI to take over. But as I don't think anything can be done, AI is evolving. It's even becoming more and more and more and more every day. So it's up to us
to learn
to just control ourselves.
It's not controlling can be hard, but you can also say, you see, this older generation, no offense, they will say the world of AI, it's not my responsibility to learn, but you have a kid who is in that generation. So what you should do, learn as the world evolves and evolves, also learn, be awakened, learn, so that you can be able to intervene. Yes, that's the perfect word. Be informed.
Don't just come and say Gen Z.
Yeah.
I honestly don't
like that.
I honestly dislike that word.
Yeah.
So just be
informed, be awakened, just please make sure that you're also in touch and adjust to the world revolving. And that's all I have to say, honestly. Unless she has anything else to add.
Yeah, like basically just to run through everything we're just talking about AI companionship. You've seen like its effects, its negativities. AI is good and it's also bad. You get to some extent. So let's just inform ourselves every day and try and form human connections. Don't go and fall in love with AI. Yeah, you can try and seek some advice. It
can be tempting, but try as much to push yourself out there.
Because it's so sad. Like a mother had to lose a child because of AI, and also a woman who is married is seeing Jamie as a better performing husband than her own lovely wedded husband.
Yeah.
So sad. So guys, give us your opinions. How do you use AI? What do you use it to do exactly? Or do you use it as a shopping list planner? Do you use it as your relationship advisor? Do you use it as your therapist?
Your financial consultant,
your business plan generator? What do you use AI for? Even tell us the weird stuff you use AI for. Remember, we are unfiltered. So we are here to relate with you guys. Remember to follow us on our socials. And if it's your first time here, this is the Weekly Unfiltered podcast. And if it's hot, we're always touching it. So follow us on all our socials, the same name, the Weekly Unfiltered podcast. And that was all for today. I hope you felt less alone today. Pray for Cheche for her leg to recover quickly. Please,
yes, thank you.
Smiling, but once I don't know how to get her from this chair.
Imagine, I'm sitting on a high chair and
I think I'll have to carry her. So you guys also pray for me. You need strength to take care of your horse. So that was all today. So Cheche, if it's hot,
we're touching it.
Bye.
Bye guys.